as you know, I look through everything through like a blackfellow lens, and in doing so, when this virus hit, I always imagine how it was back in the day, and I imagine like bad spirits, like killers, sweeping through tribes back in the day, and also when having having plenty of respect for the bad spirits, and have respect for this one. It's COVID-19, this spirit, and I respect it in the sense where I'm not going to muck around with it at all.
So when, in December, January, heard about the virus, our whole family, because I've got a family of, I've got five grandchildren with us and a son, as well as my wife and I, so we started to just lock down. Only one person would go to town to go shopping. We live about 15 minutes outside of the town of Portland. But I was more worried for the old people. When I started to hear how it hit the old people, that's what really got me. And so I did a bit of investigation on exactly what it does to you physically. And I was shocked, and so I went, because I've got an 80-year-old mother, so I went and saw my mother and said, this is it, you've got to stay home, you can't do anything, you need anything down the street, ring us and we'll get it delivered to you, etc., etc.
It is traumatic in the sense that, when Australia was colonised, smallpox wiped out thousands and thousands of our people. And I do think there's like a lot of intergenerational trauma that has been passed down, and this is really kind of like a trigger for that, of kind of thinking about how these things have kind of impacted us historically. It's like, so we're sort of being put in the shoes of our kind of ancestors at first contact, when they were met with all of these diseases like the flu, which they'd never, or chicken pox, which we'd never experienced before. So that, I feel like that's kind of also kind of just in our DNA, is that that inherited trauma of that history.
My fear is that, and history will show you, and a lot of black people in this country are already warning other black people and other communities that this will be used, and history has proven it, it will be used to swat down opposition. They're going to knock out national Aboriginal organisations. They've already took $210,000, believe it or not, but they deemed it was economic rationale to take out a national Aboriginal domestic violence organisation. And when people point and say, that's wrong, that's unjust, now they always have the fallback position is that there was an economic rationale.
When things are whatever they were, whatever normal was, it makes me think I never want to go back to that, because it just makes me feel like there's no time, and time is how we connect. And time is all that we have. So we have to use it wisely, because we don't, we won't have it forever. They'll only be here for a short amount of time.
I think for what I always say, this COVID-19 is real, and this is, look at it as a bad spirit, and it's something that we all believe we could be in control in, but the reality is we haven't got control in it, and because we can't friggin' see it. And how can you control something that you can't see? Be aware of this bad spirit. Understand that we've got a long history when dealing with these spirits, and what we need to do is just really show some respect to it and understand that medicine is coming, and it will come soon. And before that, though, we just got to really look after ourselves in these times.